The death of the Model S Moat. Tesla's decision to terminate Model S and X production this past May was the final admission that automotive hardware is no longer the company's primary profit engine. The Q2 2026 delivery record of 480,000 units looks impressive until you see the operating margin scraping 5%, a far cry from the double-digit dominance of 2022. By converting its legacy Fremont assembly lines to Optimus Gen 3 production, Tesla is signaling that the vehicle business is now just a low-margin delivery system for its real product, a labor subscription model. This isn't an expansion of the portfolio. It is a desperate repurposing of capital-intensive floor space to chase a valuation that the car business can no longer support. And the accounting shift required to make this work is even more aggressive. The Labor-as-a-Service P&L. Tesla is moving toward a mandatory enterprise subscription model where the robot is effectively free, but the labor-as-a-service fees never end. Industry analysts are already tracking a target rate of $3,000 per month per unit, which mirrors the robots-as-a-service pricing seen from competitors like Agility Robotics. This shift turns a one-time hardware sale into a permanent recurring revenue stream that bypasses the traditional dealer and maintenance cycles. For an operator, it moves labor from a variable expense to a predictable software-style line item, but for Tesla, it is a way to mask the massive CapEx drain of its $25 billion 2026 budget. By retaining ownership of the fleet, Tesla isn't selling a tool. They are renting out the productivity, creating a walled garden for physical labor that makes the App Store look like an open market. This recurring revenue play is the only way to justify a PE ratio that has become detached from car sales. But the manufacturing reality is proving much harder than the slide deck suggests. The 10,000-part bottleneck. Elon Musk's warning yesterday that the Optimus ramp will be extremely slow is a rare moment of honesty regarding the complexity of this transition. While a Model 3 is a masterclass in part count reduction, the Optimus Gen 3 contains over 10,000 unique components that must synchronize with sub-millimeter precision. Currently, the units inside Fremont and Giga Texas are not performing productive work. They are high-cost data collection tools designed to train the next neural network iteration. The productivity gap is real. While rivals like Figure AI have logged over 1/200 autonomous working hours on BMW lines, Tesla is still struggling with the scale-up of its 22 degree of freedom hands. The bot is an R&D sink masquerading as a product, and the market is starting to notice that the hardware mode has completely evaporated in favor of a software-led labor brokerage. The signal under the noise. The true thesis of the 2026 pivot is that Tesla has realized it can no longer compete as a pure hardware manufacturer in a world of commoditized EVs, so it is transforming into a specialized staffing agency for the automated era. By leveraging its fleet of 480,000 Q2 vehicle deliveries as a distributed training set for the Optimus brain, Tesla is attempting to bridge the gap between automotive margins and software multiples using the labor-as-a-service subscription model as the connecting thread. This shift transforms the entire company identity from a tech-forward automaker to a utility-scale labor provider, where the physical robot is merely a Trojan horse for a high-margin cloud labor contract. For the industry operator, the implication is clear. The hardware mode is dead, and the new battleground is the ownership of the task-specific training data. Watch the official V3 reveal this August. If the demo remains teleoperated or limited to data collection tasks, the gap between the vision statement and the P&L will become an unbridgeable chasm. The next number that matters isn't car deliveries, but the first external enterprise pilot contract signed outside of Tesla's own walls. Subscribe for more.